Well, it's certainly a place for weather watching when it's stormy. It's the best place in town to go and see the waves crashing when there's a good southerly storm. When that happens, there's a definite impact on the promenade and on the properties that align it, the hotels and the houses along there, with debris and rocks and things getting thrown into their gardens. As if climate change progresses as predicted, then that's going to get worse as more erratic weather comes in. And also with the rise in sea levels. Although the high water level is quite distant from maybe the first few premises, it's still going to impact on that space as a sort of public space, but also on the value of the properties there and the ability of people to be able to invest and feel safe.
Yeah. I mean, it is a very big worry for the world. It's our grandchildren I feel for. I don't know what kind of world they're going to grow up in. Yeah. I really don't.
Not just to do with climate, with everything. Yeah. It seems to be.
Does it seem more complicated?
Yes,
it does. A
very
lot more
complex.
Complicated.
But they will grow up with it and think nothing of it probably, the way that we grew up.
Yeah.
But some of them are worried about the climate. They're
they
hearing so much about it.
Much more clued in than we were.
It's so much on the media and they're learning about it at school.
So climate change presents, I guess, a lot of different challenges to the water industry. As we get more variable rainfall patterns, for example, in our sewage systems, often we collect not only water from households, but road runoff and so on as well. And so we are likely to see an increased number of very high volumes of flow arriving at our treatment plants, which can overwhelm the capacity of the treatment plant. When that happens, sometimes water can be discharged without being treated. So that's problematic. There's also, I guess, just the issue that climate change and energy use are coupled. So, for example, Scottish Water, who treat our drinking water and wastewater in Scotland, are the single biggest consumer of electricity in Scotland, very energy intensive processes. Scottish Water are very committed to becoming carbon neutral. They have a more ambitious target, I think, even than the Scottish Government's carbon neutral target for Scotland. So I think they aim to be carbon neutral 5 years earlier than the country as a whole. But in achieving that, there's definitely a role for new technologies to play.